Do you still believe Chinese scooters are just a cheap and temporary solution? Today, you will discover that idea is now behind us. More and more riders are betting on models that combine design, technology, power, and a simply unbeatable price. Because what just a few years ago raised doubts is now securing a firm place on our streets, in garages, and in the trust of thousands of motorcyclists. These scooters are no longer a promise, they're a real and increasingly competitive alternative to classic European or Japanese brands. In this video, we are going to discover 6 Chinese scooters that are here to stay. Some have a futuristic design, others bet on the comfort of a GT, and several are already fighting head-to-head with high-end models, but with much more accessible prices. You will see what makes them stand out, how they perform in the city or on the highway, and why so many users choose them for daily use, for intercity trips, and even for weekend getaways. So, if you're looking for a different scooter with good technology and without breaking the bank, this video is for you. Get comfortable, stay until the end, because one of these bikes might make you rethink your next purchase. And if you like the content, leave us your like, subscribe to the channel, and activate the bell, because here we continue showing the best options in the two-wheeled world. Let's begin. ZONTES 350e emerges as a maxi scooter that challenges the status quo of the Japanese, fusing German technology, Italian design, and precise Chinese manufacturing. With 2,195 millimeters in length and a dry weight of 182 kilograms, its aerodynamic silhouette balances road presence and urban agility. The tall windscreen, with electric height adjustment on the move up to 50 millimeters, while the seat height of 765 millimeters, makes it accessible for riders from 1.65. Every detail transmits sophistication. Its hexagonal LED optics with DRL, eyebrow, chrome exhausts under the chassis, and 15-inch alloy wheels that shine in motion. Under its skin beats a 349 cubic centimeter liquid-cooled single-cylinder engine with SOHC camshaft and Bosch injection. It delivers 36.7 horsepower at 7,500 RPM and 38 Newton-meters of torque at 6,000 RPM. Surpassing rivals like the Yamaha X-Max 300, homologated under Euro 5+. The magic lies in its CVT transmission with 2 intelligent modes: Eco, which gently mimics revolutions, and Sport, which activates automatically when demanding full acceleration, releasing a deep sound and immediate responses. Its consumption of 3.5 liters per 100 kilometers and a record autonomy of 450 kilometers with its 16-liter tank shows its great range. A counter-rotating shaft cancels 90% of vibrations, while the adjustable TCS traction control in 2 levels prevents skids in rain or gravel without abrupt cuts. The cycle part prioritizes balance. A multi-tubular steel chassis supports KYB suspension with 109mm travel telescopic fork and dual rear shock absorbers, adjustable in preload. In the city, it absorbs bumps with elegance. On the highway, it maintains composure up to 140 kilometers per hour. The JOYMAX brakes with dual-channel Continental ABS, 268mm front disc with radial 4-piston caliper, an unusual configuration in scooters, and 265mm rear disc offer modulated and safe braking. The CST tires offer acceptable grip in the dry, although in the wet we advise prudence or replacing them with Pirelli Angel. Technology is its big bet. A 7-inch TFT screen with screen mirroring projects maps from the mobile phone via ZONTES Ride without hiding key data like tire pressure or engine temperature. The keyless system on a silicone bracelet allows starting just by getting on, opening the trunk with foot gestures under the fender, induction charging under the seat if the battery fails, dynamic LED turn signals, pre-installation for front and rear cameras, and USB ports with QC 3.0 fast charging in the glove box. Surprising details. In comfort, it rivals more expensive bikes with ergonomic seat with dual level and adjustable lumbar support, handlebars in 2 positions, and foot platforms with 3 support zones to stretch legs on the highway. Under the seat, a 41-liter trunk can store 2 full-face helmets, a rare feat in the segment, while the electric parking brake is activated from the handlebar. Standard heated grips on 3 levels and backlit levers crown equipment that blurs the line between mid-range and premium. With a price from $5,087 and 5 years warranty, for the urban traveler demanding practical luxury or the biker seeking an indefatigable companion for weekend getaways, this ZONTES demonstrates that the maxi scooter revolution has a Chinese accent.
CFMoto Fort 4.0 positions itself as a touring maxi scooter, combining advanced technology, comfort for long distances, and a surprisingly competitive price. Designed to compete with European and Japanese rivals, this 350 cubic centimeters scooter stands out for its premium equipment and its focus on versatility, from urban commutes to highway travel. With a design fusing modern and aerodynamic lines, available in bronze, matte gray, and black, its aesthetic transmits robustness and elegance, backed by solid construction from the Chinese giant Jianjiang. Equipped with a 350 cubic centimeters single-cylinder engine with 4 SOHC valves, liquid cooling, and Bosch electronic injection, it generates 34 horsepower at 7,500 RPM and a maximum torque of 35.5 Newton-meters at 6,000 RPM, homologated under Euro 5+ regulation. Coupled to a CVT transmission, it offers fluid acceleration and immediate response from low revs, ideal for overtaking or dense traffic. Its top speed is around 147 kilometers per hour, with a practical range of 250 to 300 kilometers thanks to its 14-liter tank. The tubular steel chassis supports KYB suspension with telescopic front fork and dual rear shock absorbers adjustable in preload. Although it offers comfort solo, some users report that the rear shock absorbers can reach their limit with a passenger or on pronounced bumps, slightly affecting stability at low speed. The brakes, Bibre, include a dual 265mm front disc with radial 4-piston caliper and dual-channel ABS, standing out for their power and progressive modulation. The CST tires provide adequate grip in wet and dry conditions, while traction control prevents skids on slippery surfaces. This is where the Fort 4.0 shines, with its 7-inch TFT screen that offers a mirroring function to project maps, calls, and music via the Carbit Ride app, plus showing real-time data like tire pressure and temperature and ambient temperature. It includes an electrically adjustable windscreen, a rarity in its segment, keyless system for starting and opening trunks, and full LED lighting with daytime lights in an eyebrow shape. 2 front glove boxes allow storing small objects and charging devices. With a seat at 775mm height and wide format, it's accessible for riders up to 1.75 meters, although taller users may notice the central chassis area is somewhat wide, forcing them to spread their legs. The underseat space, illuminated and with 41-liter capacity, stores 1 full-face helmet and 1 jet helmet, while aerodynamic protection minimizes fatigue on the highway. Small details like backlit levers and central anti-slip footrest add comfort, though it lacks a parking brake for steep slopes. The wet weight is 213 kilograms, but its low center of gravity facilitates low-speed maneuvers. In 2025, the Fort 4.0 is offered from $4,990 in promotions with equipment included, positioning itself as one of the most affordable GTs. CFMoto backs its reliability with 6 years warranty, extendable to critical components, a key argument for those seeking long-term peace of mind. The CFMoto Fort 4.0 is a GT scooter that is ideal for urban travelers who occasionally challenge the highway, although very tall riders or those who frequently travel with a passenger should test its ergonomics. A mature bet demonstrating that new brands are no longer synonymous with compromise. Before continuing, tell me in the comments, which of these scooters would you choose, the most technological or the most economical? Stay, because later I'm going to reveal a function that few scooters offer and that could make a difference in safety and comfort. Don't miss it.
Keeway VIESTE 300 redefines the concept of an urban scooter with an adventure touch. Compact but full of character, it measures only 1,940 millimeters long and weighs 147 kilograms dry in its standard version, while the XDV variant, focused on mixed terrain, reaches 159 kilograms. Its design breaks schemes with aggressive lines, quadrupart tile LED optics drawing an eyebrow and rhomboid projectors, 13-inch wheels and vibrant tones highlighting its dynamic personality. The XDV adds a windscreen, manually adjustable in 3 heights, mixed tires, and 160 millimeters of ground clearance, allowing you to navigate dirt roads with ease without losing its urban essence.
under its body beats a 278 cubic centimeters liquid-cooled single-cylinder engine with SOHC distribution, 4 valves, and Bosch electronic injection. In the XDV version, it delivers 26 horsepower at 8,250 RPM and 24 Newton-meters of torque at 7,000 RPM, surpassing many rivals in its segment, while the standard model delivers 21.5 horsepower. Coupled to a CVT transmission, it offers smooth acceleration from low revs, reaching 125 kilometers per hour with a consumption of 3.5 liters per 100 kilometers. Its range is remarkable, with up to 350 kilometers thanks to the XDV's 13.5-liter tank compared to the standard's 9.5 to 11.5 liters. The cycle part prioritizes agility and adaptability. A tubular steel chassis guarantees maneuverability in the city, while the suspension is customized by version. The XDV mounts inverted KYB fork with 90 mm travel and rear shock absorbers adjustable in preload with 65 mm of travel, ideal for uneven paths. The standard model opts for a conventional telescopic fork. The J1 brakes with dual-channel ABS include a 240 mm front disc bitten by a radial 2-piston caliper and 220 mm rear disc, offering progressive and safe braking. The CST tires with sizes 110/70-13 front and 130/70-13 rear provide grip in the wet, but the XDV wears mixed tires for greater versatility on gravel or sand. Technology bets on practicality with a semi-digital instrument cluster with LCD screen shows tire pressure, engine temperature, and fuel level. The keyless system allows starting without a key and opening the trunk just by bringing the key fob bracelet close, while heated grips, adjustable in 3 levels, perfect for combating cold in winter. Small details make the difference, with a front glove box with USB port, emergency lights that flash during hard braking, and backlit levers for greater nighttime safety. In ergonomics, the riding position is upright and relaxed, with well-positioned handlebars for prolonged urban journeys. The seat height, 770 mm for the standard and 800 mm for the XDV, makes it accessible for riders of various statures, although the firm suspension can transmit vibrations on pronounced bumps. The underseat space stores one jet helmet, and the XDV version adds a side protection bar and rubber reinforcements on the bodywork to protect it in off-asphalt adventures. With the price from $3,799 for the standard version and $4,190 for the XDV version, including promotions with free insurance or accessories and backed by 5 years warranty, the VIESTE 300 challenges its rivals with a bold proposal: practical technology, quality components, and a crossover spirit that invites exploring both the city and less traveled paths without compromising agility or style.
SEAM JOYMAX Z Plus 300 is the Taiwanese maxi scooter that redefines the balance between sophisticated touring and urban efficiency. With angular lines flowing from a front dominated by LED optics in the shape of an eyebrow framing a central rhomboidal headlight, to its sharp tail, it transmits dynamic elegance without sacrificing functionality. Available in tones like metallic blue or graphite gray, its sculpted bodywork hides a tubular steel chassis, prioritizing highway stability and urban agility, all with a wet weight of 191 kilograms, keeping it agile between traffic lights. Under the flat floor beats a 278.3 cubic centimeters liquid-cooled single-cylinder engine with 4 SOHC valves and electronic injection. It generates 26 horsepower at 7,500 RPM and 26.2 Newton-meters of torque at 6,750 RPM, homologated under the rigorous Euro 5+.
Coupled to a CVT transmission, it offers smooth acceleration from low revs, reaching 130 kilometers per hour with a barely perceptible mechanical whisper. Its efficiency is notable, with 3.2 liters every 100 kilometers in mixed use, extending its range to 375 kilometers thanks to the 12-liter tank. The traction control, adjustable in 2 modes, intervenes discreetly in wet or gravel, correcting slippage without interrupting fluidity. The cycle part bets on safety without complexities, with a conventional telescopic fork with 100 millimeters of travel and dual rear shock absorber adjustable in preload to manage urban bumps with solvency. Although on very irregular roads they can reach their limit. The brakes with Bosch dual-channel ABS combine a 260mm front disc with radial 4-piston caliper and 240mm rear disc, offering progressive and surprise-free braking. Balanced profile tires and the ESS system, which activates flashing lights in emergency braking, complete a safety package designed for the real world. Technology integrates with practical intelligence. A 7-inch color TFT screen displays essential data: tire pressure, ambient temperature, fuel level, and maintenance alerts, with 3 customizable skins adapting to ambient light. The keyless system allows starting just by turning a knob and opening the trunk by bringing the key close, while 2 USB ports in the front glove box keep devices active. Full LED lighting, from position lights to rear turn signals, guarantees visibility day and night with minimal consumption. In comfort, the JOYMAX Z Plus shines with its own light. Its seat height of 747 millimeters, one of the lowest among maxi scooters, and a flat-foot platform make it accessible for riders from 1.65. The ergonomic seat, with dual-level and adjustable lumbar support, reduces fatigue on long journeys, while the manually adjustable windscreen in 2 positions deflects wind effectively at legal speeds. Under it, a 45-liter trunk, capable of storing 2 full-face helmets, is its great practical asset, complemented by a lockable glove box with capacity for documents or gloves. With a promotional price of $4,599 in 2025, including free insurance the first year and backed by 5 years warranty, the JOYMAX Z Plus 300 challenges Japanese rivals with an unbeatable argument. With robust technology, cavernous space, and proven reliability, all in a package costing 25% less than a Honda Forza 350. For the urban traveler demanding comfort without frills, or the biker seeking a reliable companion for weekend getaways, this sim demonstrates that sophistication doesn't require premium labels.
VOGE SR4 Max. Imagine a maxi scooter fusing European elegance, cutting-edge technology, and a surprisingly accessible price. That's the SR4. With its Italian design polished by the Morabito studio, this model positions itself as a sophisticated alternative in the 350 cubic centimeters segment. Beneath its aerodynamic bodywork and fluid lines, it hides German engineering backed by the manufacturing quality of Lonson, offering a complete package for those seeking daily comfort without renouncing performance. Equipped with active safety systems, advanced connectivity, and luxury details, it promises to turn every urban or highway journey into a premium experience without overcosts. Its heart is a 349.8 cubic centimeters liquid-cooled single-cylinder engine with 4 SOHC valves and Bosch electronic injection. It generates 34 horsepower at 7,500 RPM and 35 Newton-meters of maximum torque between 5,750 RPM, coupled to a CVT transmission guaranteeing smooth acceleration and immediate response. It complies with Euro 5+ regulation and integrates traction control that adjusts power on slippery surfaces, while a counter-rotating shaft minimizes vibrations. Top speed is around 127 kilometers per hour, with efficient consumption of 4 liters every 100 kilometers that, alongside its 12.8-liter tank, provides ranges close to 300 kilometers. The cycle part prioritizes stability and safety with a multi-tubular steel chassis supporting a KYB suspension with a 35mm front fork with 110mm of travel and dual rear shock absorber adjustable in preload with 112mm of travel. The Pirelli Angel scooter tires that offer wet grip, while the J1 brakes with Continental dual-channel ABS and share precise braking thanks to twin 265mm front discs and radial 4-piston caliper. The ESS system stands out, activating emergency lights during hard braking, and in the radar version, sensors detecting blind spots and alerting of rear collisions. Technology is its strong point, with a 7-inch TFT screen that manages turn-by-turn navigation, Bluetooth calls, tire pressure, and heated grip and seat settings. It includes an HD front camera with automatic recording upon incidents, keyless system, and electrically adjustable windscreen. The underseat trunk, 41 liters, stores one full-face helmet and one jet helmet, complemented by front glove boxes with USB. And now, here comes the surprise I promised you. The VOGE SR4 Max 2025 doesn't just stand out for its design and power, but includes an active safety system with radar sensors. This means it can detect vehicles in your blind spots and warn you with audible and visual alerts. A technology you'll rarely see on scooters at this price and that could make a difference in your daily safety. With a wet weight of 213 kilograms and seat at 761 millimeters height, its ergonomics adapt to diverse riders. The relaxed position, central footrest, and lumbar support facilitate long journeys.
VOGE backs this proposal with 5 years warranty and a promotional price in 2025 of $5,487, consolidating itself as an option rivaling Japanese or European manufacturers in equipment, but with a hard-to-beat value proposition. Ideal for those desiring technology, safety, and practical luxury in every kilometer.
SEAM ADX TG400
redefines the concept of an adventure scooter by fusing urban agility and explorer spirit in a mold-breaking design. With 2,166 millimeters length, 160 millimeters ground clearance, and a wet weight of 213 kilograms, its aesthetic combines aggressive lines inspired by a feline in motion with functional elements like a manually adjustable windscreen, integrated handguards, and lower protections for uneven terrain.
The LED optics simulate fangs, while a DRL eyebrow emphasizes its two-wheeled SUV character, available in colors like matte black or graphite gray. Under this robust bodywork beats a 399 cubic centimeters liquid-cooled single-cylinder engine, equipped with the exclusive Hyper VVS technology. This engine automatically adjusts valve opening according to engine speed, optimizing performance. It delivers 35 horsepower at 7,000 RPM and 37.2 Newton-meters of torque at 5,500 RPM, homologated under Euro 5+ regulation. Coupled to a CVT transmission and reinforced with a dual counter-rotating shaft, it reduces vibrations and offers fluid acceleration. The disconnectable traction control prevents skids on slippery surfaces, while its consumption of 4.0 liters per 100 kilometers allows a practical range of 300 kilometers with its 13-liter tank. The SYM ADX challenges the conventional with a diamond-type tubular steel chassis that houses the engine in a central position, not on the rear train, improving weight distribution and lowering the center of gravity. The suspension integrates a 41mm inverted fork with 140mm travel, and a rear multi-link shock absorber with links adjustable in preload with 115mm of travel, capable of absorbing impacts both on urban bumps and dirt trails. The chain drive, unusual in scooters, and an aluminum swing arm reinforce its bike-like character, while the bi-bray brakes with Bosch 10.3 dual-channel ABS, disconnectable at the rear wheel for off-road, include a lobed 275mm front disc with radial 4-piston caliper and 233mm rear disc. The Maxxis mixed tires balance grip on asphalt and loose terrain. technology and practicality converge on a 4.3-inch color LCD screen showing data like revs, temperature, and fuel level, along with an advanced smart key system for keyless start and trunk opening. The underseat space can store one full-face helmet, complemented by a front lockable glove box with USB port for devices. Although it lacks a TFT screen, its focus prioritizes robustness over gadgets, with full LED lighting and self-canceling turn signals. For long trips, the seat height of 790 millimeters, accessible for riders 1.70 and above, and handlebars adjustable in 2 positions, allow adapting the posture. The ergonomics include wide foot pegs for standing while riding off-road, although the 213-kilogram weight can be felt in slow maneuvers off the pavement. You can acquire it for $6,999, including promotions like free compulsory insurance the first year and a 5-year warranty.
And there you have it. 6 Chinese scooters that are no longer a promise. They are a reality on our streets. If any caught your eye, don't be surprised, because more and more are discovering that quality and good price can indeed go hand in hand. It's no longer just about moving, it's about enjoying the journey, feeling freedom in every curve, and finding that bike that fits you, regardless of the logo on the tank. You can't miss our video on 5 Chinese trail bikes that are setting trends in 2025. I assure you that if adventure travel is your thing, there you'll find models that will surprise you. And who knows, perhaps a future travel companion. Thank you for joining us once again, and as always, let enthusiasm, curves, and kilometers be part of your daily life.